Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Amesey's Corner. What we have here in my corner is this 2004 Jaguar S-Type. Now, you think of like Lexus being the uprated Toyota, and I know I get into this kind of a lot about luxury brands made by the same companies that make regular brands. Well, think of this as an uprated Lincoln. These Jags are basically just a Ford, rebadged Ford. I believe it's the same chassis as the Thunderbird. Still tight. I know this is got a different look and interior and all that. It's really hard to see some of the other cars like a Lincoln LS. It also shares parts with, say, a Mazda 6. There's a lot of Mazda 6 under here that I see from my days at Mazda. I know the 3-liter V6 that this uses is the same engine that you'll see in like a Tribute or an Escape. I think the MKZ uses the same engine. It's basically was what they called a global chassis, but the Jaguar takes and puts the nice double stitching in. You know, the burl wood, really nice wood on the wheel and all that. Now, this is a luxury car. A lot of times I say luxury cars are meant to be leased. That's sort of the case with this car, but because, like I was saying, it uses a lot of the engine of a very common power plant. It's a Ford transmission. I think they call it the J-Gate transmission or something like that. And it's pretty reliable. And parts, sensors, there's no like strange sensors that you gotta call Europe to get if something goes wrong with it. It's all stuff that's off the shelf. So this is actually a luxury car I think I would own, because it's maintainable. Now, let's take a look under the hood, and I'll show you that. Really common V6. Probably the most uncommon aspect of this V6 is that it's the way it's in there is front to back, because it's front engine, rear wheel drive. Usually this engine is twisted like this way, with front wheel drive, or it has a PTO and a drive shaft going to the back. Now, when I say the engine is a common engine, the engine itself is, you know, this is the same valve cover I've seen on a lot of different other motors. Maybe not exactly the same, but real similar. Cam, VVT, variable valve timing. I'm not sure what Jaguar calls it. Now, the Jaguar does definitely put their own intake on it to squeeze a little more performance. I believe this in this car has about 260 horsepower, I think. Now that's not bad out of a V6, 260 horsepower. Now they put a supercharged 400 horsepower V8 in this chassis. I think they call it the R, the S-Type R or something like that. But like I was saying, if I was to own a luxury car, it'd probably be one of these. It definitely wouldn't be like a BMW or an Audi or a Lexus. But on that note, until next time, keep it out of the cabbage.